He's taking its time. All right, episode 14. Cinis is growing a lot faster than I expected it to, so I wanted to address some of the issues that we're going to be running into with that. Right now, all of our goods for Cinis is coming directly from Titania. Our feeder islands are giving Titania all the goods it needs. They're making the olive oil, the wine, all that good stuff. The problem with that is eventually it's not going to be able to keep up with, especially when we're trying for the 50,000 people on Cinis for that accolade. So what I want to do is actually go back to our feeder islands, double them up with what they're producing, and send it directly to Cinis. So for Acropolis over here, this is where the wine and the Sandarak wood, or sorry, the grapes, the honey, and the Sandarak wood is all coming from. So we can double those up right there. We'll need to add a few more houses and people and send that directly there, so that way Cinis can get the buff you get from making your own goods, like from making the tablets. That's going to increase knowledge, and for making their own wine, that's going to give us the prestige and the income. And then when we come over here to Scorpion, this is where the olive oil is coming from right now. So being able to make our own olive oil will give us the health buff for everything near it, so we definitely want to do that. As well as we can also do the snails here. We'll get the snailery going, and then we'll make the purple drink out of it, and we could send that up to Cinis, where we already have flax being made into cloth, and then we can make togas, which is also a population and prestige buff, I think it was. What do we get from these? Nope, just income. But yeah, so that way, and that'll also lighten the burden on Titania a little bit. Building material bottleneck, we're still only making the tiles and the concrete here and then shipping them up north. There's not a lot of use for concrete left here other than for the amphitheater. So we're going to let it build up here for a little while. We got this on pause until we get the goods coming in. But other than that, that's really all I really wanted to do. Oh, I was going to go over the Hall of Fame a little bit too, because I didn't realize this, but under the accolades, these are your little achievements that you do. You earn points for them. But in Hall of Fame, they actually added a new page under Latium for just the new stuff for the new DLC. I looked when it first came out, and I guess it wasn't updated yet, at least not on mine. But there's a whole new page of stuff to grab from for under Albion and Latium. They each got a new page. So there's some new sigils, some new people, some new goods packages. The good packages those are clutch when you're starting a new island or even starting the game. And then getting the people, yeah, so it definitely gives you a good buff there at the beginning, so you definitely want to keep an eye on finishing out some of those accolades and getting things going. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. We have one extra trade ship. So this island, we're going to go over to Scorpion, because it already has the population. It is making, we have, what, 4 olive oil over here. Or sorry, 4 olives, and it's keeping pretty maxed out, and it's taken 50 at a time over here to Titania, and it's maxed out. So I don't think we could probably, didn't mean to turn that off. We'll add 1 olive oil or 1 olive here. I might actually add 2, because we are going to have to upgrade these citizens to tier 2, which means they're going to need olive oil. So we're going to go ahead and throw one of these over here for them, so that way they can start making their own olive oil. And to address that, we're going to go ahead and make 2 more olive farms, if this thing will rotate. One to account for their own usage, and then another one for sending to Cinis. 240. Good lord. We'll just backfill up there. Alright, so you are going to be doing that. Like I said, we have the population, so we'll go ahead and let's go see what's going on real quick, make sure there's nothing going on in Albion.
Remember that we die,
Oh, yeah. Could have swore the Emperor was fighting him right there just a second ago. I feel like he's taken some unnecessary hits. We're going to let him for backed out. We must fire some rotating capabilities. So, that was our silver. Which is to be behind. Got that. Over. Whenever we figure out what those are going to. These are all first tier citizens, so that's nothing. But we will need to have tier 3 to actually turn it into dye, the purple drink. So that's what I'm saying about we're going to have to upgrade some of these citizens. For the most part, we're good because we have a lot of people. Yeah, I figured that might be too much. Alright. So we are going to have improve diplomatic relations. Cool. Alright, so we'll use a couple. I don't care. We're going to use a couple of these shrines to get our population artificially inflated. So we'll just pop a couple of these guys out real quick.
There are signs of public unrest.
Oh no. Whatever will we do? Alright. Now, Epona is supposed to be giving us happiness and population. There we go. That'll keep our population up for a little bit. Now they're going to be getting their own olive oil because that's what they make here. What we need to do is we need to get them some bread, build them some stuff, and some sandals. They could do sandals and we could build a Grammaticus and a sanctuary ourselves. Ah, no.
There are signs of public unrest.
Public unrest. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So we got one angry little dude way up here. There we go. We'll squash that real quick. And a festival on the same thing to give us vintners, breweries, bakeries. We don't have any of that there, but we'll waste some money on it just to have a see if we can get somebody here in the villa that'll make a difference. Because right now nobody's using it. Happiness goes down. Health from sandals. We are about to start making sandals here, so that works. And we're not making weapons, so Better than nothing. And we'll get a trade route bringing over some bread.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
So yeah, we'll get some bread coming over here, and we're going to go ahead and get the sandals up and running for just this small of an island. It's going to be one of each. We're not even going to mess with... oh man, I wish I remembered this. Alright, we'll throw some salt over here with you. There's just a random dead spot right there in the middle of that. That's fun. Okay. You could be pissed off with everybody over here. Then one sandal maker. Let's find a good central spot for this guy. What's our buff from this? We are going to get income, so... oh crap, there's a... we need to upgrade. Alright. As soon as we get the bread here and those sandals are up and running, we'll be able to get to tier 3. We'll need enough to make 4 of the purple drink makers here, so we're going to need 40 of those guys for that alone. And then we'll be able to ship that stuff directly there. We're going to go ahead and take our extra gopher ship, which is working on our DLC. We'll turn that little statue in now.
Because it would have been better to let it lie.
Yeah, well, somebody gave it to me. So,
Belongs to her temple.
Scorpion clinched to Cinis.
Take it back. Take it before he sees. Now.
Alright, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring over 50 olive oil at a time. How that'll work.
Vulcan does not tolerate the man-eater Dentamine. He's out to destroy her idol and all who touched it.
Alright, so for olive oil... man, this bitch won't quit talking. It only says we're utilizing 1 right now, so we'll just leave that as is.
Consecrated with the ashes of
I think it takes up a whole side, but I could be wrong. It's gonna be a minute before the olive oil actually starts getting here. Oh no, okay, it only takes up a corner. Bring 2 of you guys back. Not sure what happened here. Guessing a fire. Alright, so when that does happen, we're going to get that buff from here, just waiting on the olives. Now for Scorpion clinched land, where is Scorpion and Cinis? We need, there we go, it's bringing over the olives. Now we need them to return the favor and bring some bread back. It's not a big island. We're going to go with just 4 for now. We'll adjust as needed. Not to mention it's, man, it's really close, so we might actually just, we'll drop it down to 2. Because it's going to build up fast. So, let's see. Is that everything we're going to need? Sandals, the other ones are good. Bread. We'll be able to turn at least 40 of those 142s to 3s. And then we need to collect dust around our island. Okay. Trying to do the DLC while still...
ashes are slippery. It is like trudging through deep snow. One step
oh, I know.
toward
Super slippery.
3 in the Eternal City. On the day of the eruption, an ill wind whipped through the streets. white rocks as if launched by enemy catapults, and then dancing
Alright.
flakes of ash.
So she's talking about what it's going to be like when we actually experience this volcano here. Offers me a treaty. I already declined it.
Hollows inside the ashes, little pockets of air. I wonder how that could come to be, because the ash was everywhere.
Oh, we got some goodies here. I forgot we brought this. Oh no, the ceasefire is ended. Alright, so we still have one gopher ship, but we need another one though, I believe, because we're going to use this one for Acropolis. Let's see. We have enough. We're going to build... There we go. Now this one and then the next one, especially when we get enough concrete, will cover the water needs for this side over here. Yeah. I'll put another one. I want to say it's going to be the next city block. Yeah, it'll be right here. All that'll be concrete and that'll fill in good. Alright, so we definitely got our olives coming straight here. We're going to be making olive oil, so that one's good. Purple drink we're working on, and then we're going to also get our wine and tablets. So, nope, this is olive oil. Now the problem with this is we do not have the population here to upgrade yet, or to add those. We're not making anything, it's just all low level stuff, so just a few rows of houses. Okay, apparently I just put that police station wherever I thought would fit. So let's get that there. Fill in the rest of this. Alright. That's going to get us the people we need. Man. Alright, we still got enough fish. We got enough oats and porridge. Hats are hanging on. Alright, so we are good. Population wise. We are using 3 right now, and these are the upgraded ones. 3 vineyards. We have plenty of grapes and honey. What do we got over here? We're maxed out on grapes and honey, so we're doing pretty good. Celebration. Income. Yeah, we're to the point now where we're just gonna pay for all of these things. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna go ahead and just, it's feeding an island right now with what it has just fine, and this one has 7,700 people on it. So this island is much smaller, so we'll be okay. Oh my gosh, people be dying and shit. Do we have a hospital? They're already moving. Oh, there it is. Slightly out of range. If we just throw this there, they will be in range. Not from that one though, so that's fine. Like I said, we're just going to go ahead and double what we have now, because if it's feeding on that big island, then it'll definitely do. That's what we need to do. We need to put an aqueduct over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a couple vineyards going. We're going to build these one at... Everybody's dying. Everywhere. We're going to do this the slower way so we can build up around and not take up our apiaries. feel like we might have to go further up to utilize this land a little bit better. Oh, fun spam caller. Alright, let's figure out where we're going to put another one of these things real quick. I might actually be able to. We're not gonna be able to sneak another one back there. If we just bring the vines all the way up here, utilize all this land, we'll delete what we have to. Could probably get another. Yeah, we can. There we go. Not the prettiest layout, but it will definitely do. And then we will also do another Sandorak wood here. And here. Alright. So now we got double the wood, double the honey, double the vines. Almost. Close enough. There's extra. Still have some room to grow on both of those. Got enough fish, porridge, oats, hats. So everybody here is doing good. Everybody's happy. Not everybody's healthy. What are we missing here? Are we missing a hospital? We are missing a hospital here. So we'll go ahead and throw one of those in real quick. We're still good on population, so we didn't put any what's it called here? Shrines to build anything up. I do want to double this up. Make sure we'll make it look pretty some other time. Upgrade the harbor so that way we could store more stuff. Trade, we're going to contribute moderate funds, extra labors, generous funds.
I'll notify
Yep.
the magistrates.
No negative, nothing negative, that's what we're looking for. Alright, so that's good. Let's find where is our other ship that is doing nothing.
Stand, waiting.
So coming from Acropolis. Man, you gotta zoom in so you can click on something that's not. There we go. They're going to be bringing over 50 grapes. A lot of honey, maybe. And Sandorak wood. Now that makes me wonder, because it didn't have a lot of inventory there, if we got a ton of that inventory here. Might need to up the amount of... Alright, so this island's close to maxed out, so we'll get... It'll... We're going to be sending less over here to Titania because they're already maxed out. So that'll eventually... What is going on? Just random buildings. Alright. Apparently I still need to be collecting ash. Oh, okay. It didn't show up on the mini-map. I was way out of the edge.
Sacrifice, it must be wrested from the mountain, one in darkness with the Dolabra.
Alright.
Of course, you are
One of the things we do need to do now that we have those trade routes up and running...
I cannot command you.
Titania, there we go.
Good people, they will love you all the more. Everyone will know how much you gave.
We can delete the olive oil and the wine. We could do the tablets too. We got enough. We haven't actually started making any of that stuff, but we got the olive oil. It's producing.
For the penalties watching over us.
How much wine do we need? Wine. Get away with one, I guess. So that's going to take a whole block like that. And we're probably going to have to obviously adjust these. Alright. And then writing tablets. We'll just take out a corner. Wrong button. Perfect. There we go.
What could you possibly...
Alright. When this ship gets here, we're definitely going to have to make sure we offload the wine, the tablets, and the olive oil, or it'll just get stuck there, and it'll give us an error. It says we have an error somewhere else, but it's not showing any of them, so hopefully it's just this one. I'm just going to manually unload those items. Alright, so that got rid of one of the errors. The ship has an error.
We stand, waiting.
Somehow this ship now has the idol. Oh, we took it when we... Okay, that's what we got the error for. We took the ship that still had the idol, so we'll just drop that off. Also, that'll clear out ours. Ransom. Yeah, no. Declaration of war. Bring it. We reinforced it pretty good. I'm confident Albion is okay for a while. Speaking of war, though, old Dingleberry, we're still at war with Nerf. He now has 1,000. So if we pull up our mini-map, we can zoom in and see if we see any of the green triangles. I don't see any. The dots are his trade ships. triangles would be his warships. And right now I don't see any warships anywhere. Oh, what does he want us to do? Oh, he's going to give us stuff. He's just going to give us 75 of anything. Alright, well he's going to give us that anyways. Alright, what we do need is... we need a new gopher ship. Why will you not? Controller's not working out in my favor right now. Alright, that'll be our new gopher ship, because we've used our other ones to start those new trade routes. To continue on with the DLC storyline, we need to deliver goods to the Sanctum. Okay. It appears that... ooh, we're down on fish. You need to make up your mind.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
That's a temporary thing. Somebody probably got sick.
Time of gains for all.
Alright, well, you gotta wait for me to build a new ship there, homie. Why does that look weird? Alright, so we are now making our own olive oil. We're missing the wood and the honey. We're missing the grapes and the honey for our own wine. We had enough in storage, though. We should be good for a while.
Important business meeting in the bathhouse. It might take all day.
Yeah, don't be creepy, old man. Alright, we have our snails there. Do we have enough? Let's see if we can upgrade. Just need 40 of them. Alright, sweet. Now we can, large victim, okay, cool. Now we can get our, we don't have tiles. Of course we burned up all of our tiles. Now I do not, these things, the reason why I make these off island for my main island is because it's a -3 happiness, and we already know that I'm having issues with happiness. So I tend to keep them off to the side, away from the main population base. We need...
Neptune's finest. Ready.
we'll just go ahead and use one of our military ships to get those goods over there temporarily. Oh, damn it. Where is this boat? Oh, you just left? No, come on.
Forward.
We'll get that ship back on track here in a second. We gotta get rid of that thing.
What could you possibly require?
To you, okay.
Festina Lente.
I do believe we pissed him off.
Fortune favors the bold. What?
No. Here we go. We'll get you guys. He's venturing too close to our islands. I don't believe we have enough rope to start rebuilding our navy, or building a navy. No, we need a lot more rope. How are we doing on hemp? Do we got enough extra hemp? We got all the hemp in the world here, so we're going to go ahead. We're just so far behind on rope. I really want to get some ships going, so we got some defense. And I think this is going to use more rope too. Yeah, so we need a ton of rope.
Is under attack.
All right. She's trying again. Our fleet is right here.
The sea will spit us out again. You'll see.
Oh no, wrong island.
Ship is under attack.
Alright, so we picked a fight over here.
Waiting for your decree.
And we're being attacked over there. Pirates all around. There we go. Great.
Time flies, as do we.
A ship is under attack. A structure is under attack.
Alright, this one matters because we already know that she will try to make landfall again.
Done.
Our ships haven't got, yep, see, there she goes, landfall again. And of course this is the island that I do not have a villa on. So I really need these ships to get their ass in gear.
Freedom for that lot. What a pity.
These gates will keep them busy enough that I'll be able to take out the ships and all these troops. And this is what I was always working towards, is the Navy being able to slow them down once we got these walls up. Sucks not having a villa, but I really want that 2,200 people accolade, so I could unlock some more stuff for the DLC Triumph page.
Prepare for war.
A ship is under attack.
I'm not too worried about the ships that got away. I'm worried about making sure that we get these troops knocked out before they get too far away, because we don't have any troops on this island, so
Time flies, as do we.
not what I meant to do. Threat nearby, can't rebuild.
Waiting for your decree.
Yeah, so the gatehouse is almost down. Alright, so she tries again. Alright, second tower's down.
Fortune favors the bold.
I got one army left.
The die is cast.
Alright, all the enemies are down, as long as they don't regain their balls. But then they're still surrounded by towers at every port.
We advance.
Just waiting for them to dissipate. Because I didn't realize this, sometimes when your armies run, they'll actually reform. Alright, so not sure what happened that we lost all of our people. Might have just been the attack. Oh, it might be the eels.
A ship is under attack.
Were we that close on population here?
Finished.
Like, what happened that we lost so much population that we can't do anything here? Well, we'll add an extra block or two. See if some new people will help. We got enough. Sacrifice for sacrifice. The shrines are stacked with stony sacrifice. Going back to sleep. We can't give them anything to make them happy, so that was a mute point.
Perchance?
Not sure what happened to cause this little death spiral, but we built some new houses. We'll let it see how it levels out, if it levels out. We are still chasing this one poor little ship. At this point, just kill it so you can go back to... Alright, well, whatever it was, he left. Let's go back home. I'm not chasing that thing around for the next half an hour. Oh, man. See, this is what happens. Squirrel. How goes the move? The move sucks. Stilt homes suck. That's what happens with moves. But we're on schedule. Tomorrow we'll move a vast majority of everything else, and we will be we'll be good and settled hopefully tomorrow. How goes the vacay? When do you come back? What is this today? I don't even know. Today's Friday? Alright, we got our walls up. Ship's under... That was like 20 minutes ago. Alright. Our gopher ship is here. We need to find the Emperor. Where's he at? Okay. He's over by me. Nice. Get our goods from the Emperor, and then we need to go give a bunch of sacrifice from anything from a mountain slot to... Ooh, back Tuesday? That's gross. You have fun with that. Oh, this dickhead's gonna attack me. You know what? You just come back home for a minute until that guy clears out. Alright, let's see if our new supply chains have started working out here. Yes. Let's see if we are creating enough of everything. Fish is good. Oats and porridge hanging on. Hemp is... Tunics are hanging on. Hats and sheep. Bread is actually trending down. Pigs, leather, sandals. Alright, we need another olive oil. Wine is good. Tablets are good. So olive oil. I want to throw it up here. This is where all of our big population is going to come from. All of our high level people. I thought we were already at war, buddy. I didn't even notice we weren't. Sorry. Alright, that'll get us back on track with olive oil. Everything else is just barely hanging on. It's in the good. Let's work on this DLC. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this DLC going. Pick up our goods. We got to figure out what happened with Mistletown. 44, 44. As soon as I come in here, force everywhere. Always. Oh, the time in, yeah. Oh, man. All right. So our population has rebounded. I don't know what caused that big old decline. But I added more houses, so let's make sure we're still good. Now, see. We could use another tunic dude. What's going on, man? Hey, where are you, by the way? Because like you said, you play in the mornings, but I never get any notifications during the day when you're on. I was like, oh, because like I went and I saw that you had a whole bunch of streams on there, and I was like, oh man, let's go check them out one of these times. But then I never actually see you on. Alright, so. Alright, we got enough cockles, we got enough clothes, we got enough eels. There's no reason why this place shouldn't be good. We must have had to run out of eels or something, and that's what caused this little snowball effect of everything going down here. But the defense is held for now. Might want to look into adding a few more towers, another layer of walls or something with some gates, since we don't have a villa to actually protect it here. But having them in these little coves definitely did help. Alright, Emperor's Bounty. Albion, secure, good. Again, we're good to go. Yep, take your crap. And no one cares. We're gonna see what other stuff we can get. Oh. Yeah, alright, cool. Whatever, dude, have fun. Yeah. So Jacob, when do you stream? Like, I know you said you do in the morning, but like, where are you at in the world? Is your morning the same as my morning? Oh, yeah, that's right. We sent 50 tiles over here so we could make purple drink. Not what I wanted. We're going to downgrade some of these tier 2 to tier 1. And upgrade, wrong button. Upgrade a few more of these guys. There. Now our population is balanced. City status increased. And now we will be able to... Wrong button. Alright, Scorpion to... trade routes. Scorpion to Cinis. Right, there we go. We will now be able to start sending over some purple drink. It's going to take a few minutes for that to catch up. What are you? Are you the one with the... Alright. We're hanging in there. We got the rest of our walls built, so we at least got some basic walls on every port. Keep us safe. We got concrete walls around there. Did we ever start making... No, we never built the cloth. What were we waiting on for this? Tier 3 people. We need more of you. Unfortunately. Why can't you upgrade? Oh, out of range. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we are now making cloth and purple drink. Once we get it all here, we will have togas available. Going to give us a +2 income, as well as these guys. Tier 3 need them under fashion. And that is a +2 population per unit +3. So those are going to be substantial buffs for us. Let's see. We're going to take one corner out. I want this right in the middle of our big population center. Now obviously we don't have all that stuff for it yet, but it's almost there. Alright. Let's see the main city. So, well, this is Cinis, so this is going to be the big island. I didn't actually do much for this island this episode. I mainly focused on the small islands and getting their supply chains built up. So they could, instead of sending it to my capital city and then sending it here, they could just feed both my big islands independently. So I didn't actually do much on this island, unfortunately. But now it should be set up to really be able to grow because it has independent supply chains versus borrowing and stealing from Titania, my main island. Oh, crap. Yeah, bread. Bread. We are down on bread. We already have 2 bakeries. What are we sitting at? We got tons of flour. Or sorry, tons of wheat. Okay on the flour, not nearly enough of that. So what we're going to need is another flour. Is it supposed to be 2, 1, 2? So yeah, we're going to need another flour. So we only have 2 wheat farms, but they are buffed up because of the research. So that's really 3. So we'll go ahead and we'll add another one of these. Oh, 210. I don't know what I was looking at. Alright. Oh, so that's... Of course. Who's under attack? Oh, he's got a little armada chasing him. Shit. I don't know if he's going to be able to outrun that. What are you? My trade ship for... Oh. Nah, bud. You too. There we go. Got all 5 of them. Is that one's not mine. Alright. They got distracted. We're still going to do that. And that's why we started making more rope over here. We got enough. We're going to start building our ships. I need a bigger navy. Ah, we're out of rope again. But at least we got 2 of these. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's getting there. Like I got it all city planned out for the next neighborhood. So next episode I should be able to fill out this area and then the rest. The one thing I didn't get to this episode that I wanted to is I needed to start making mosaic tiles. One of these feeder islands has minerals. Yeah, this one right here. So are they already mining? Yeah, they're already mining the minerals. You know what? We already have a trade route for that one. Acropolis to Cinis.
A structure is under attack.
There it is. There's our minerals. We'll add that to the trip there, and so next episode I'll be able to start making my Oh, this dude followed all the way into my harbor. And all of you ships are just sitting there letting the harbor do it. Alright, that's not me. Okay, that's good. Shit, I grabbed a trade ship. Man, get in there. Protect his ass. Ah.
I'd not say it's gone especially well, have I?
That was our olive. That was going to Cinis.
A ship is under attack. Fortune favors the
Alright, can we all focus on the same guy real quick? Well, one of these warships will just have to be deleted. And we'll make a new trade ship, because we still don't have enough rope to do anything. Man, quit grabbing the trade ship. You're a bitch. Alright. Then we got into making it aesthetically pleasing. Like a Morgan Wallen concert. I want to make people into a spot as I can. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, dude. This dude is up my ass. What is... Yeah, you gotta make it somewhat pretty. Like, I haven't gone through and done anything with this island. I need to. But I think over here, and I haven't done shit over here either. I gave it a little bit of ground covering, but I haven't gone and added any trees or anything like that. Normally I like to go over and I like these darker trees. I like to fill in all these open spots.
Done.
Just give it a little bit of greenery. And then when you get the marble roads and it's all white with the dark green, it kind of pops. And I need to go through and add fountains and statues and all that crap too. And normally, like these little channels that I leave open for the aqueducts, I usually go back and fill those in with something pretty too. And all of it adds up into your prestige. I mean, like, I have, like, I'm not building anything else in these areas.
A structure is under attack.
Ah, my gosh. Everybody's just going after me again. Okay, apparently Voada's being a bitch again. Oh, okay. There's one of his ships. Before we call it this one, we're definitely... He's growing his navy again. He's got a few ships out. Let's speed this up so we can get there. Festival, sure. Ceasefire. Fuck off.
So why aren't we?
We stand waiting.
Not sure why you're going that way behind him. Try cutting him off.
A ship is under attack. What could you possibly require?
Alright, let's check him real quick. Yeah, he's up to 2.3 thousand, so that's why we gotta really build up our navy. We need to go...
Mariners, forward!
We need to go to his shipyards. We need to siege his islands and see if we can keep those down. So we already know his first target's going to be us. So if we can build up our fleet... Yes, he's going right now. He's going for my trade ships. No? Come on, stand and fight, bro. Alright. So he had two ships over here. Looking at the mini map, it looks like we got them all.
I will beleaguer your ship.
No. You ain't gonna do shit, man. Alright, so that's our hour. Voada attacked in Albion again. obviously, because that's where she's at. Our defense is held up until our navy could show up. Our navy here is small, needs to be reinforced. Overall, we're holding it together over here. Back in Latium, we reconfigured some of our feeder islands to feed both Cinis and Titania, so that way we didn't have to. No, man, I got things to do. I got a house to move. You know, if you want to hop on and maybe do our co-op, I could do that sometime. Let me know. Yeah, back to the recap though. We went to our new our feeder islands. Scorpion over here built it up a little bit, and to Acropolis, and the goods that they were sending to our capital city of Cinis, or Titania, we are now sharing those directly with Cinis, so that way they have their own dedicated supply line. We did a little bit with the DLC, not as much as I would have liked to. We're gonna steal a whole bunch of that, send it up here for the next episode. We are almost to the point where we're gonna get one of these volcanoes to erupt and get our winter, our volcanic winter. So I'm excited for that. That's always a fun time, but you need to make sure that we have all of our food stores maxed out before that happens, because an hour of decreased productivity really screws everything up. Been working? What are you talking about working? You're on vacation. Like, I mean, it's probably about as fun as my vacation this week, but, you know, vacation nonetheless, right? So yeah, that was about it. Got in a little scuffle with the pirates in both areas, but for the most part, we are poised to really grow Cinis now. We cleared off a lot of the bottlenecks. So yeah, looking good. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode. All these are on YouTube. Go ahead and give me a like, follow, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. You guys have a great day. Thank you.